All right, family. Welcome to Profitable Peter Studio. Trust you are good. Today, we are learning from Think Media on how to get our next video ideas. I really love how it was explained, and I also got inspiration for my next video. If you are ready, let's get into it. The very first line of this Think Media video grabbed me instantly. They said, so the moment you hit upload on YouTube, the same question hits every creator. What video do I make next? And I thought, wow, this is so true. Every single one of us on YouTube has asked that question. You see, creating one video is already work, but the real challenge is consistency. The platform demands we keep showing up week after week, month after month. And that's why I'm so excited to do this positive reaction. Because in this video, Think Media laid out 4 proven methods to make sure you never run out of content ideas. And trust me, as someone who creates content myself, these methods are gold. So let's go through them one by one, and I'll share my thoughts and reactions along the way.
So the moment you hit upload on YouTube, the same question hits every creator. What video do I make next? It's literally one of the biggest struggles on this platform, constantly having to come up with new ideas that actually perform. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 proven methods that we use to never run out of content ideas.
Reaction to method 1, YouTube Inspiration tab. So the first method Think Media shared was the YouTube Inspiration tab. And when they explained it, I was honestly blown away. Imagine this, YouTube itself using AI to suggest video ideas, outlines, and even titles based on what your audience is already watching. In the video, they gave an example. The Inspiration tab suggested a topic like YouTube SEO secrets for 2025. And here's the cool part. It's not pulling old, outdated topics. It's showing what's currently trending in the past 28 days. That's huge. It means you're not just guessing, you're creating content that's already in demand.
So the first method is leveraging the YouTube Inspiration tab. So this is one of the newer features of your YouTube Studio, and this is where YouTube is actually going to use its AI assistant to generate video ideas, thumbnail concepts, and even full-fledged video outlines for your YouTube videos that it believes your subscribers are going to enjoy. So if you dive into your YouTube Studio and hit the Content tab, and then the very left tab over here is the Inspiration tab. If you don't see this tab, it's because there are some limitations to the regions and the languages that this is available in, as well as your channel history. You need to be a channel that's been established for at least a while. So be sure to keep making videos and keep posting content, and eventually you will see this Inspiration tab. So right away, when you open the Inspiration tab, you're going to start seeing some different topic ideas that YouTube thinks your audience will be interested in. And they're actually based upon viewer popularity. So if we hover over like this one right here, YouTube SEO secrets for 2025, it says it's a very popular topic with our viewers. And if we click this little icon right here, we can see more info. It says this topic is popular with your viewers. A very large number of viewers watch videos about this topic in the last 28 days.
Now, I love how they pointed out that you might not see this tab immediately if your channel is brand new or if you're in certain regions. And that's actually encouraging because it tells us one thing: keep creating, keep posting, and eventually this feature unlocks. Think about it. YouTube is literally saying, here are video ideas your subscribers are hungry for. That saves so much brainstorming time. I can see myself using this tool regularly, especially when I hit that mental block of, what do I film next? The only drawback they mentioned was that the thumbnail suggestions were kind of weird and abstract. But hey, if I'm already getting solid ideas and outlines, I can definitely figure out the thumbnail myself. So overall, this Inspiration tab is like a built-in assistant right inside YouTube Studio. And just before we keep going, I want to let you know this. The video I'm reacting to today is from Think Media, and it's honestly packed with value. If you'd like to watch the full original video without my commentary, I've dropped the link right there in the description below. So after you finish watching my reaction, scroll down, copy that link, and check out the full video for yourself. Trust me, it's worth it. Next, they moved into the second method, VidIQ. And let me just say, If you're a creator who isn't using some kind of research tool like VidIQ, you're missing out. I loved when they broke down the Outliers tab. That's where you can see which videos are massively outperforming compared to a channel's average. For example, they showed a video with a 50x outlier score and over 600,000 views. Imagine knowing which types of videos are crushing it in your niche. You could take that insight and create something similar, but with your unique twist. Then they touched on keywords. This one hit home for me. They showed how VidIQ reveals the top search terms on your channel, like DJI Mic Mini and Osmo Mobile 7. That's powerful because sometimes we don't even realize what topics our audience is searching for the most. And of course, the competitors tab. Wow. They actually track 20 different competitors and analyze which of their videos are blowing up. For me, that's like being able to peek over your neighbor's fence and see what's working in their garden. Not to copy, but to get inspired and strategize. Honestly, when Think Media was explaining this part, I kept thinking, this is why some channels grow faster than others. They're not just shooting in the dark, they're using tools like VidIQ to stay ahead of the curve.
Now moving right into our second method that we use here at Think Media is a software called VidIQ. VidIQ continues to be one of our favorite programs for generating content ideas, and we honestly come back to it on a weekly, if not daily basis to come up with video concepts. So diving into our VidIQ account, we can see there's so much information here, starting with these daily video ideas. I love these because it just right at a glance gives you ideas to start making videos. If you don't want to spend a bunch of time, it gives you ideas right away. But what I love to use the most is this research tab over here. And there's these three in particular: outliers, keywords, and competitors are something that I constantly look at. Let's start with looking at these outliers. So what this outlier tab does is shows you videos that are outperforming in terms of the channel's average that video is hosted on. So right here we see a 7.8x outlier score, and all that means is that this video has performed about 8 times as good as the average video performs on this person's channel. Same down here with this video from Katie Steckley. This is a 50x outlier score with 683,000 views. So this video absolutely crushed for her, and we can...
Now, this third method had me smiling. AI softwares like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Because let's be honest, AI is everywhere right now, and it's changing the way we create. But I really appreciated Think Media's honesty here. They said the mistake most people make is typing a generic prompt like, I make travel videos, give me some ideas. And of course, the results are bland. Instead, they encouraged us to be specific, to feed AI with real data from our own channel. And then came the part that blew my mind. They actually trained their own custom AI, which they called ChatGPT. Think about that. An AI assistant built on their analytics, their scripts, and even their speaking style. When they paste in an idea like YouTube SEO secrets for 2025, this custom GPT spits out 15 title ideas, hooks, outlines, calls to action, competitor analysis, all in one go. I don't know about you, but that's like having a full-time content strategist working beside you 24/7. And here's why I loved this section. It showed us what's possible when you stop treating AI as just a toy and start using it as a professional tool. Sure, it takes time to set up, but once it's trained, you're no longer starting from zero when creating videos. You're starting with a solid blueprint every single time. That's such a powerful reminder of how AI can speed up our workflow without replacing our creativity.
Now, the third method that we use to come up with video ideas is, of course, AI softwares like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini. These are all different AI softwares. I'll use ChatGPT for the sake of this video because I pay for the more premium plan. But the thing with AI is that sometimes the temptation is to like paste in a really generic prompt and just be like, I make travel vlogging videos. Give me a few ideas for my next YouTube upload. That's way too broad. And these generic prompts really don't yield the best results if you're wanting the AI to like give you really good specific video recommendations. So instead, I recommend being as specific as possible and bringing in even data from your YouTube channel based on prior video performance and prior content that you publish to better curate the kind of responses that you're going to get from the AI software. So one of my favorite ways to do this is to export my channel data in the last 28 days or 90-day period and give ChatGPT a good data set to work with.
Reaction to method 4, community comments and polls. And then they wrapped it up with the fourth method, leveraging your community tab and comments. I loved how they said the YouTube community tab is still one of the most underused features on the platform. And they're right. Many creators just focus on uploading videos, but forget that the community tab is where you can directly talk to your audience outside of video content. Think Media showed how they post polls daily, sometimes multiple times a day. And one example really stood out. They asked their viewers what type of free training event they'd prefer, and 45% voted for a Create Your First Video walkthrough. That's free market research right there. And then the comments. Oh man, they called it a never-ending gold mine. I couldn't agree more. Sometimes we overcomplicate things when the best ideas are sitting right there in our comments section. Questions, suggestions, feedback, these are literally video ideas handed to us on a silver platter. So here's what I loved most about this section. It reminded me that YouTube isn't just about broadcasting, it's about conversation. Your community is always telling you what they need if you're willing to listen.
Now, the fourth method that we'll mention is leveraging your community comments, responses, and polls. And to this day, I feel personally like the YouTube community tab continues to be one of the most underutilized features of the entire platform. And my guess is you're probably not utilizing it as much as you could. With that community tab, you're able to publish posts and different sorts of updates and polls and different links, all of these things that are super helpful to engage with your community. Polls are such an awesome feature to actually get concrete data from your YouTube audience. So if I look at my YouTube studio, I can go to content and then click on posts. And this is where you see your community tab posts. And you can see some of these days we're literally posting like multiple times per day. I mean, we try to post every day if we can, but some is even multiple times per day trying to engage our community. Now, here's a recent poll that we did. The text was, we're planning a brand new YouTube training event. What free event style would be the most helpful or most likely to participate in? And this is great for our marketing team and our sales team.
So after hearing all four methods, the inspiration tab, VidIQ, AI tools, and community engagement, I have to say, Think Media nailed it. This video wasn't just theoretical, it was practical. They didn't just tell us what to do, they showed us exactly how they're doing it themselves. For me personally, the standout was the custom AI strategy. But honestly, all four methods together form a complete system. You're covering platform tools, third-party research, new technology, and direct audience feedback. With that combination, you'll literally never run out of ideas. So, a big shout out to Think Media for putting this together. I'm definitely going to apply these strategies to my own content, and I encourage you to do the same. Now, let me throw the question back to you. Out of these four methods, which one are you most excited to try first? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'd love to hear your perspective. And of course, if you enjoyed this positive reaction and want to see more breakdowns of powerful content strategies, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out. Until next time, keep creating, keep learning, and keep growing.